Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I would appreciate a big thumbs up on this video. I am sharing my first design team project for AngeldreamCraftsKim on Etsy for the month of March. I have to admit, first of all, the inspiration for this came from Roseanne from Roxy Fiber Arts. Her link is at the bottom of the page in the description box, and so you might want to be sure that you check out all the designers because they provide a lot of inspiration for a lot of different projects. So let's have some fun. I created this lace journal. It's a tea bag journal. I went back about 5 years and was watching one of Roseanne's videos on the tea bag journals because I have got lots of tea bag and I have forgotten about them. And this is some of them. You can see there was a period of time when everybody was doing tea bag everythings for journals. And they're just cute. You can put paper on them, fabric on them. I mean, look at this tiny little guy here. I think this was the size that I worked with, the size of this here. And for those of you that may be interested, just in case you may want to purchase tea bags or you have tea bags, this is 3.5 inches long by 2 3/4 wide. And then I have, I've got larger ones somewhere, and then I've got the ones that are natural, and so they're very vintage looking. So when I saw Roseanne doing this, I'm like, oh my gosh, I've got so many tea bags. I'm going to give that a try. And so this is what I did, and I'm in love with it. It's just pretty. Yes, it's in my shop, but I think more of these are to come. I took muslin, and that's really the binding. It's some kind of a cotton. It's this actually. So I added tags, and of course you can see on the strings I added seed beads and pearls. Let's take a look. All of, or 99% of the laces here come from Kim's shop on Etsy, and the link to her shop will be down below, Angel Dream Crafts. The embellishments all came from her shop as well. So, oh, I just noticed my hands, guys, my hands really are clean, but yeah, I've been working, so sorry about that. Dangle trim. This is layers upon layers of laces. Here is a lace. There is a second, a third, a fourth, a fifth, a sixth, and then dangle trim and whatever could be in the center. This is a lace that I've had. This is not my newest. If you saw my video a couple days ago, earlier this week, I show each and every one of the laces and the embellishments that I received from Kim for the month of March and April. This dangle trim, I'm pretty sure Kim still has this. Last I looked in Kim's shop, she still had this dangle trim here, and this was last month's, I believe. This here is sold by the yard. Everything is sold by the yard. This embellishment, this was from last month, but the rest of this is all this. Isn't it just beautiful? It takes my breath away, really. I used an applique here. This was yardage. This was yardage. And I just layered it all together and then added this embellishment here. The applique had the sequins and the pearls already on it. In this particular pocket, this is the tag that I did. It is a graphic 45. Isn't it beautiful? And I backed it on, I believe this is cardstock. It might be file folder. And then I added trim at the top. Then the back side, you can see here are the tea bag strings. And they've got seed beads and pearls. The back side here, look at this lace. Oh my goodness. It came as a on a yard, and I just went through and just clipped things as I wanted to use them. This here is a little remnant, as is this, and then this here was a whole separate piece that came with all this pearl work. This was part of an applique. And then if you did see my video, then you know I got these satin roses this month, and so I used them there. Just pretty, too pretty to hide. And then on this one, this is this month's, here's that tulip lace. I cut a piece out. Here is a piece of that beautiful leaf lace. And then there's dangles here. And here's another layer. Here's a layer. Here's a layer. Here's a layer. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's the dangle trim, 5 and 6, 7 layers in here all together. Then I went ahead, these 3 flowers here are not from Kim, they're from my stash. This Fairy Corbuchon, I think is how you pronounce it, is in Kim's shop. She's got a huge, beautiful variety of these round ones, oval ones. She's got them with florals. There's Paris themes. This is daisies. This little flower here is Kim's shop, and so is this heart dangle. So that is the second page, and I used graphic 45 paper on this as well for this little tag. And the back side of this, look at that, guys. Here are the tea bag strings. Here's, let's see, one. Here's the second one. Once again, pearls, and they all have pearls and seed beads. So this is layered. I cut this out of yardage, this right here, as well as this up here. And if you remember this kind of macrame weaving, this was in last month's, and I used it. And this flower is from this month. Isn't that, is just the simplicity of this, and then this yardage that goes across here, which is this right here. It's just gorgeous. This page then, on this one, I used the very long dangles that came this month. This is an applique here, and it is just layered with, there's a cotton piece here. Here's some, it almost looks like Venice lace. This is the leaf, and this is another piece here. There's a piece under here, and then this piece here with the dangles. And then in this one I used, because this was an applique with all this pearl work, I just added these satin roses. And on this one, I repeated the graphic 45, just a different part of the page so that you have a different graphic to look at. And here are the strings on this tea bag. And so this is layered with bits of lace from last month. This was a couple months ago. This was this month. Here is another fairy. And then this lace from this month, look at it, it's just beautiful. And then you have this down here, and then you've got your dangle lace. So, yeah, let me see if I have these right here. For those of you that maybe did not see, this dangle lace is this here. I mean, do you really get more beautiful than this? So that was used, and I used this lace throughout. And then I did cut some of this lace. That's what's so wonderful. You can cut each and every little piece and use it as you need it. When I mention the leaf lace, this is what I am talking about, is this, that's the back side. This piece right here, I've cut some of this off, and I've also cut them and used them individually. And then I have cut and trimmed these pieces here, and this as well. Isn't that just gorgeous? So I've used bits and pieces of all of this that came, that I had shared with you last just a couple days ago. There's the tulip. And then there were flowers that came, and there was a pink applique, but I did not put any pink in this. So just layers of just beautifulness. Here is another applique and one of the flowers, and then of course the satin flowers, and then one of these little flowers here, and this is all layered. Here is the dangle lace from a couple months ago, and then here is a piece that I got this month from here, and then there's just layers. Just layer upon layer of lace, and then some more of that luscious long dangle trim. And another graphic 45 tag here. And then on the last page, I used the last of my appliques, which is this whole piece here with pearls and sequins. And I believe I might, if I'm lucky, have one more of these little white flowers left, but I put most of them here, and used the long dangle lace. Here's one of the leaves that I just showed you. And then here is that long dangle lace. And then underneath the dangle lace is, let's see if I can do this, is this piece here from this month. Just beautiful, beautiful. I had so much fun creating this, and I'm in love with it. I just think it's gorgeous. Just to have sitting out is makes you want to pick it up, and makes you want to just look at it and hold it and touch it, and it's just full of so much textile, and it's just so romantic. This is it, guys. This is my first project, and I truly, truly hope that you love her. She's absolutely stunning, And I have an idea for what is to come next, and we shall see. So hope everybody's doing well. Hugs to all of you, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye, guys.